Hey y'all, I finally made it to Iceland and this place literally looks like a painting. I mean, Iceland was unreal. Let me show y'all. So my friends and I decided to take the red eye straight from BWI to Iceland. We got there a little early, that way we can check our bags, grab some food, maybe a drink, and hang out and relax before we boarded the plane. So as fellow flight attendants, we decided to gift the flight attendants on Iceland Air little gift bags to thank them for allowing us to fly on their plane. And as a gift in return, they gave us these first class gifts, and they had like eye mask in it and a couple other things. And they also gave us each a piece of candy, well, a candy bar, these Rees or however you pronounce it. They are so good. I swear I had like 5 on the trip. The one thing that no one talks about is how long the walk to the Blue Lagoon actually is. Once the bus drops you off, you put your luggage in the luggage storage room, and then you have to walk to the Blue Lagoon, and it takes a little bit. We got the premium package, which comes with 3 face masks, 1 free drink, and I think that's about it. But it was a little bit extra, but it was so worth it. And before you get into the Blue Lagoon, they make you take a shower, and they do not have washcloths. Nowhere in Iceland do they have washcloths. So if you like them and you need them, please bring your own.
In that TikTok trend.
Oh yeah.
In your 30s. My friend's gonna tell you to go to Iceland. It's very important that you go.
It's very important that you go. So this time of year in Iceland, the sun doesn't rise till about 10 a.m. So this whole time it was dark and we were counting down the time until the sun starts to show a little bit. But the Blue Lagoon is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it was so worth it. And the water is so good on your skin. It feels good. It's good for your skin. It was a really good time. We had one so far. After the Blue Lagoon, we took a bus to where our Airbnb was in downtown Reykjavik, and it was windy and it was rainy, but this Airbnb was absolutely gorgeous. It made it all better. decided to head to the local grocery store. We needed some snacks and, you know, stuff to keep us fed and our thirst quench while we were in the Airbnb, while we were not out and about. So we got some snacks, and look, cool American flavor. The names on these snacks and foods I found so amusing. I just love looking at foods and snacks and drinks in different countries because the names. We kept hearing about this place all over social media, so we knew we had to stop in here. The food there is so good. They have so many different types of foods, but we went to this one place called Yuzu, and that food was amazing. It was so good, we came back again before we left Iceland. That's how good that food is. For the next day, we booked a tour. I like to call it the snow tour. So we go to 3 different locations and we go snowmobiling. Now this day, I forgot why, but we could only do 2 locations and then do the snowmobile and then do the 3rd location after. It was for like time or something, but it all worked out.
Peculiar replica of a 19th century farmhouse in Iceland. Many people from
Now this is where I got super excited. So after the 2nd stop, we had to change buses because this bus was the only bus that can go over the rocks and the mountains. So this was the bus that was taking us up the mountain to go snowmobiling. But before you go snowmobiling, we do make a stop. We have to get fitted for all of our gear for snowmobiling. So they give you a snowsuit that goes over all of your clothes, including your jacket. You don't take anything off. You put the snowsuit on top of everything. They give you a snow cap. They give you a helmet. You have to get fitted for everything. They really make sure you are secured and safe and warm. They even give you gloves as well. So you ride for like 20 minutes, we come all to a stop and you get off, you take pictures, whatever you want. And then if you're riding with a buddy, you guys can switch and then your buddy rides the way back down. This was beautiful, oh my God. gets crazy. I know. Get some used to it. I know, I know. No, you're doing great. For dinner, we wanted to try something different. So my friend found a fancy restaurant online and it's called Monkey's. So we went here and the food was really good, but it was really, really, really expensive for a small portion. But it was delicious, but it was expensive. If you're wondering how expensive is expensive at this place, my meal was $67, including the drink. Those 3 little octopus legs and my drink was $67. However, delicious. Delicious. It is good. Oh. He said it tastes like a Four Loko. I haven't had a Four Loko in so long. We really wanted to experience nightlife in Reykjavik. So we asked around and people were giving us recommendations for different clubs. So we were just walking around trying to find them and we were just popping in random clubs while we were on the way there.
Shake and move it. Slide and shake it. Move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm just slide and shake it. Move it, move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm just slide and shake it, shake it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm just slide and shake it. Move it, move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm just slide and shake it, shake it. Do it. shaking.
It's giving like a 7-Eleven, but you can buy fresh fruit. I love that. They have the smoothies in here. For breakfast on our very last day in Iceland, we decided we had to go try these croissants that everyone was talking about on social media. So we went out on a mission to go find them. It was time to go. We had to get on this bus to go back to the bus station, to get on this packed bus to go to the airport. So one thing that I never heard talked about this airport is that you have to take out all of your liquid, no matter how little, even lip gloss. It has to come out and it has to go into a tiny bag. And if it doesn't go in a tiny bag, or they feel like you didn't have all your liquids out, they make you keep going through the line. We had to go through at least 2 or 3 times each, and it was the most stressful part of the trip. But on a brighter note, we gave the flight attendant some chocolates. They let us sit in the exit row, so it was like a win-win, and it made it better. So unfortunately, there was a blizzard going on back at home, so our flight back to BWI was canceled. So we had to do a little side quest and stay in Fort Lauderdale for the night. But in the morning, we ended up taking a flight, the earliest flight we could find, back to Baltimore.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is really something. Okay. All right, y'all ready?
Iceland is easily one of the most beautiful places I have ever visited, and I would love to come back. If you watched this far, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Love you. Mean it.